entrepreneurs. How are you guys doing today? I am doing all right. And I hope your weekend was great. I hope everything was great for you guys. Today we are going to talk about the Black Lives Matter movement and impact on businesses. And I have a special guest here with us today. This interview was so unexpected, but it was such a dynamic interview because he gave so much insight on this topic, and I just want to share his opinions and views on this topic. Some of us may share the same views as him as well. So without further ado, let's begin the interview. Black Lives Matter movement, how it affects the Black owned businesses. And I love what you were saying, and I want to kind of dive in a little more, but we only have a little bit of time. But you're so educational, and I just so happen to come across you, and you have so much to say, and it's amazing. But go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, well, I think the Black Lives Matter movement did help Black-owned businesses because it did bring the recognition, of all the issues that are affecting the African-American Black community as regards to discrepancies in healthcare, as regards to discrepancies in how we're treated by law enforcement. So I think a lot of people, the majority population, became aware of this, and they try to come up with solutions to try to help the African-American Black community. One is the Black-owned businesses and do self-help. So that I think a lot of companies, a lot of banks, a lot of lenders are now trying to establish programs to help minority-owned businesses of the Black community. But I don't think that it's going as far as it should be. We're always in a discrepancy because we don't have that natural born wealth that a lot of majority companies already have to establish. They get money from their family, they get money from their parents, they have excellent credit scores. We lack that, so we're at a discrepancy there. But I do see lenders are starting to take heed and trying to come up with programs and services to help Black-owned businesses. But once we establish our business, then we have that continued support, and that's why I think is lacking a lot, because I think lenders feel that they've done their part, they've given you the money, the funds to establish your business, but businesses are fragile in the get-go once they start. The minority-owned businesses, especially African-American businesses, are really fragile, so they need that continued support. They need that continuing education. They need someone to mentor them and to help them throughout those lean years at the start of the business. And then once a business starts making profit, that's when businesses turn the corner and really are more sustainable. But during that time when they first start and until they start making a profit, that's when there's a huge need from the community in general to pay attention to those businesses, to frequent those businesses, to utilize those services from small business incubators to help those businesses continue to flourish and provide them with important information on how they can find funding to keep the business running, how they can find education and training to hire employees, to handle financial matters, to handle legal matters for the business. So there's a lot of support that needs to help a business. I view businesses, I work in higher education, and I work with freshman college students. And when a student starts in higher ed, they need that support from their faculty. They need that support from their academic advisors. They need that support from their peers until they get acclimated to the university environment and they start being successful in school. The same goes for a minority start-owned business. You have your business plan, you start your business, you get the funding, and that's great. But a lot of businesses fail because they don't get that continued support that they need to flourish. And that's what I think we need to focus on. We need to focus on getting funding to establish these businesses, but we also need to focus on how we can maintain these businesses to make sure that they are successful and they continue to thrive. And they don't go out under within 5 to 10 years.
Absolutely. I definitely respect your opinion and everything that you stated, because it makes a lot of sense. You mentioned earlier too that when we establish a business as African Americans, we don't get that support from our own, so therefore we do tend to, fade off and away and not become as successful as these big corporations, because they have, their support already established. And we, as a black-owned business, we don't have that establishment and support. So we can get all the funding that we want, but then, the fact is that we need to have that backup. Where people are looking at our business, as you mentioned, and wanting to buy and, do business with us. Absolutely.
And I've had people say, "Oh, I want to see a black doctor," or "I want to go to a black-owned business." In my view, we need to, when we're looking for a product, when we're looking for a service, the first thing that we need to do, then we keep in mind, is that person providing that service or providing that business to us, product to us, are they black owned? And they should take priority. If you're looking for, just to get your manicure, say for example, go to a black owned manicurist. If you're looking to go to a doctor, look for an African American physician first. These things help build our community, and they help build our professionals in the community.
Absolutely.
And that's how we build wealth within our community.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for talking on my podcast and speaking to the people. If you want to give your name or
sure, my name is Andre White. I'm at Montclair State University. I'm an academic advisor. It was a pleasure to have stimulating conversation early in the morning.
Yes, awesome. Yes, this was so unexpected, but I just was prone to ask you, like, please, can you, say something on my podcast in regards to this issue, because this is something that I've seen, in the media talked about, and I wanted to, address it. So, Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, that was the interview. Tell me in the comments below what you guys think about that. Sorry, it was a lot of blur in the background. We were in outside, so you heard a lot of noise, and I'm super sorry about that. I hope you were able to hear him clearly on what he was trying to say. He had some great key points, and I really respect his views on this topic. Guys, thank you so much for joining our podcast today. Tune in tomorrow, because like I mentioned on our YouTube channel, we are going to be posting Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. I'm so excited about that. It's so much work to do, but I'm willing to put forth the work and to be here and present for you guys and myself. So guys, please join us again, and thank you so much for joining and tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. God willing. Bye bye.